originally from Indiana, but I lived for 15 years in the Deep South, where I became acquainted with a strange species commonly known as the Southern Belle. The Southern Belle is trained from infancy to be the perfect wife, perfect mother, perfect cook, perfect housekeeper, and perfect hostess. Her entire sense of self-worth is bound up into this, which turns her into a neurotic, disruptive force. And nowhere is this force better illustrated than around the dining room table. My ex-husband and I used to visit his family in Birmingham frequently. We would arrive exhausted after a long drive, and his family would keep us up past midnight chatting. But were we allowed to sleep in the next morning? Oh no. His mama was up at the crack of dawn, making as much noise as possible in the kitchen, so we would get up to enjoy her perfect breakfast. If we didn't make our appearance promptly enough, she burst into our bedroom without knocking. The first time under the pretext of bringing us orange juice. The second time she says, "Oh, Sherry, I forgot you were here. I just popped in to fetch a sweater. I won't be a minute." Well, this woman fixed enough food to feed an entire Confederate regiment. And so I helped myself to a heaping plate full, and she badgered me through the whole meal. "Have some more eggs, have some sausage, have some more biscuits and gravy, have some more grits, have some coffee." I kept having to repeat, "No, thank you. I can't fit another thing on my plate, but I will get some more just as soon as I make room. I promise." Back home, my mom used to put out the bowls of food. We served ourselves, we ate, it was chill. But here, I felt like I was under attack. And after every meal came the ritual of raving. "Oh boy, that was the best pot roast I ever had. Oh, you really outdid yourself this time. Oh, I'm so full, they'll have to carry me out in a wheelbarrow. That was a mighty fine meal, ain't be? Mighty fine." So this was expected, even if the meal was bad. We had dinner at my husband's grandma's house one time, and she said, "Oh, I'm so ashamed of these biscuits. I got mixed up, and I mixed salt in instead of baking soda. Here, have another one." And my father-in-law said, "I believe I will have another. No one makes biscuits like you do, Mama." Well, I married another man from Alabama, and his mama made enough food for 2 Confederate regiments. She would, at the big family dinners, she would get so worked up that she was popping up from the table every 2 minutes. "Oh, I left the okra in the kitchen. Granny, please sit down and eat with us. Oh, Lord, I forgot the pickles. We don't need pickles. We got so much food here already." And then she'd bring in another tray of rolls. Well, on one visit, I had such bad bronchitis that I couldn't speak without going into a coughing fit. So she says to me at dinner, "Sherry, would you like more cauliflower?" "No, thank you." And I started coughing for 4 minutes straight. Well, I recovered, and not 20 seconds later, "Sherry, would you like more green beans?" "No, thank you." And I coughed for 5 minutes straight. Not 60 seconds later, "Sherry, would you like more cornbread?" And I jumped up and I ran into the bedroom coughing, and my fit lasted for 15 minutes. You would think that she would figure it out, but no. As soon as I got back to the table, she asked me another question. I just went, and you think meals were bad enough. Then came the Battle of the Kitchen. You think the Battle of Gettysburg was bad? Imagine a kitchen full of people fighting over who gets to clean up. "Mother, you did all the cooking. Now you go and rest, and we'll clean up." "Oh no, you're my guest. Y'all go out into the living room and watch TV. I'll take care of it. Granny, I am doing the dishes. That's that. Where's the lid to this Tupperware container? Granny, where did you put the saran wrap? Where do you want this put? Y'all go on and leave me to it." Well, my husband's daughter, Debbie, and I wanted no part of this. we slipped out quietly and went AWOL. And later that evening, after Debbie drove home, my mother-in-law says, "That Debbie never offers to help in the kitchen." And I thought, uh-oh, I can just imagine what she says about me. Well, a lot of things have happened since then, and I ended up in chill, laid-back California, where I can enjoy a meal in peace, far away from crazy ladies. And all I can say to them now is, bless your hearts. Yay.